It's interesting. I'm still adjusting to this Google Pixel phone, but I've actually been spending a lot of today experimenting with kind of just different videography and recording methods. See if I can get this closer to this. What's going on? Welcome to the live stream, friends. I'm decent, yeah. Again, kind of just been spending a lot of today just working on some experimental content stuff and playing around with different ways of recording meditative sound journeys. So, yeah, it's been chill. Yeah, how about you, my guy? 1 second, just adjusting this here. I don't have, I could say, much song or vocal performances down. I just do improv here and work on originals, yeah. That's kind of my specialty. I'm working on some vocal covers, but yeah, definitely in progress. What's going on? What's going on, Jay? Still trying to adjust. I've recently just posted this kind of tripod angle. Just adjusting to this. Bunch of red flags. Care to explain? Come as you are. Beautiful. I absolutely intend to. Yes. As with you. Show up exactly as you are. I'm so confused with the homie Jay Schwarma's. What's going on? Bro, does voice matter in singing, or it's hard work? I would say primarily it's hard work. You know, it's vocal training. Definitely. I mean, I think vocals, you know, your natural speaking voice has a little bit to do with it, but truthfully, it's kind of like the only significant difference, I think, or significant difference is, I would say for, you know, men and women. It's like women obviously have a naturally higher range, and some people have a different range. You know, I'm, what's the word? Whatever vocal range Jared Leto's in, a tenor, yeah. Like, you know, some people are like a tenor, some people are soprano, and obviously women have like a naturally higher voice and a higher range. But I think a lot of vocals, truthfully, is literally it's just vocal training. Like if you're training your vocals, or just like you're training anything, I would say. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Shanuga. No idea, my friend. 1 sec, I'm gonna pop on some lighting. Get it more organic. Sweet. There's something about that, like gold lighting. It's very natural. Very meditative. Yeah, but nah, life has been sweet, yeah. Hope you guys are finding yourself creatively inspired. Everyone has his own voice. Yeah, dog, it's exactly that. I mean, I know some artists like, what is it, like Nirvana and some like large artists, they claim that they don't have a good singing voice per se. But then it's just about embracing your voice, like learning to find what your unique singing voice is. Again, I'm more of a guitarist. I've been learning to sing for like maybe 6, 7 years, but I've been a guitarist for about 16 years. So it's quite a, I'm not a vocalist per se, I would say. I love singing though, yeah. Let's see, where's this? I think those harmonics are a little bit off center for those. What is good? What's good, buddy, from Istanbul? And blessings from Canada. This is my second time seeing you. Wicked. Appreciate you, SW. It's funny, actually, today is probably the first day in probably like weeks that I haven't streamed earlier in the day. Because usually what I've been doing is I just stream usually around night or like noontime, like 1, and kind of just doing a lengthy stream there. But yeah, today I've just been really taking a lot of time to just chill. Just work on content outside of the stream realm. It's been very fun though, I must say. Like these last 2 weeks solid, I've actually found myself really just dive deep, like do a full dive in the stream dimension, you know, the stream community, just figuring out, seeing how to consistently feel into this community. It's very interesting, honestly. It's really, it's like a social experiment. And also if you're performing music or teaching music, it's a whole different intention. I just saw Frame. Sweet. I don't know. Okay, leave that there. Need to equalize this a little bit. Rod. I have no idea, brother. My preamp just keeps glitching out here for some reason. Yeah. There we are. Beauty. There we are. That sounds way better. But primarily, yeah, so if you're new to this channel, I do improvised meditative sound journeys. And just kind of do improvised pieces and just talk about improv, you know, just teach about guitar. Let's see. And this angle's not so bad. I've been kind of adjusting a lot of my room setup and my recording setup. It's crazy. I find, I notice there's all these little details that I'm noticing that I'm trying to like master. It's probably not very noticeable, but yeah. Please play for us. Shocking. I have no clue. I have no clue. Can't say what I know what that is. But yes, blessings from Canada. Blessings from Canada, Dre. Appreciate you. See, I think I'm gonna adjust this so you guys can see the whole frame. Welcome Japan, welcome Japan. Gotta find a good natural sitting position. There we are. Interesting. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm pretty good, yeah, pretty chilling. This is actually the first stream of today, so I'm just kind of calibrating the sound setup a bit. It's interesting. I feel like I should in the future probably do sound checks just to really flow. It's funny because like I spent a lot of today, I was working on kind of doing some studio recording, and yeah, just there's so many little nuances that I found myself really just finding, focusing on. It's like all the little details that just make something sound just so crisp. A lot of it's technical, but yeah, it just blew my mind. Where I was like, damn, like it really just comes to show that when you're playing guitar, particularly when you're studio recording, it's good to have a very meditative, a very calm state. It really reflects on the way that the music flows through. meditation. Amazing scale. Interesting. Alright, word. That's dope as fuck. I love discovering. I don't think there's been a lot of scales that I haven't explored, but I know like there's like modes that I sort of rarely use. Thank you so much, Red Bull. Thank you so much, Red Bull Princess. Appreciate that. It's been a vibe. Today's been chilling. Like literally, I've been spending so much today just like meditating, organizing stuff, and just chilling. And again, working on some like some ways of studio recording meditative guitar sounds. So yeah, very productive. Word. I look like Heath Ledger. Thank you, dog. It's high praise. I definitely get that. I get that a lot. And rest in peace. Rest in peace, Heath. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. He was a great human being and a great artist. Elon Musk. All right, bro. Hey, I'll take that, man. Elon is a legend. I mean, he's a weird, very interesting fellow, but man, I mean, I like Elon. I think he's a chill dude. At least the very few blips of him on podcasts that I've seen of him. Yo, thank you. That's crazy. Wait, what? I mean, I have heard that actually reoccurringly from my my recent audience. It's just like, it seems like it's there's a lot of, what's the word? A lot of shit, or more of, what's the word? How do I say this? The competition is not very steep. That's all I'll say. Like, I've kind of entered the stream sphere like about 2 months, 2.5 months ago, really. That's when I started first streaming, and yeah, it's nice to know that I feel like music, like really high quality, authentic space holders. I'm just cooked right now. But yeah, it's nice to know that there's a desire for like high quality music streams. It honestly just makes me happy because like I really am stoked to just grow this channel and just do larger streams. Yeah. I feel I'm gonna bring this camera a little closer to the speakers. That's 100% the next thing I need to upgrade is some higher quality speakers. That should be better. Seems a little more natural. perfect. Okay. Now we're in tune. Sounds so dramatic. I mean, I'm kind of just kicking it. I call D-Mixolodian. Mixolodian word. I know I was exploring a Phigrian. I think that's how it's pronounced. From what the other homie was recommending, but let's see, Mixolodian. D-Mixolodian. I swear, actually, that's one of the few scales that I do not fuck with a lot. At least not consciously. D-Mixolodian. Huh. Okay. So we're here on 10th. Huh. Okay, I think I do actually fuck with this a lot. Bless. What's good, Mexico? Blessings from Canada, my friend. Blessings from Canada. I'm gonna lower this baby just to make it more natural, more centered. That's what's so great about tripods, though. It's an interesting couple. Fuck with that. Let me just lower that a little bit there. What's good? Welcome. Welcome to this live stream, friends. Sounds a little sharp there. Should learn one thing. Where the fuck? So to prime those scales with that. Word mainly used by Guns N' Roses. Figrin is noticed a lot in Spanish. Interesting. Yeah, I could sense that from the Figrin is like a weird. Like I remember it was somewhere like utilizing this kind of central area. I love it though. I love that. I love that kind of almost like boundary stretching types of scales where it's like because I think in music, you know, when you're first learning scales, you obviously don't want to overextend and try to almost like fixate on the technical elements. It's almost like there's a very this is what I find is there's a very specific point when it's very beneficial to introduce new scales and new modes. And almost like if you're deep before that point, like it's almost like if you basically don't have an awareness of how to apply those scales in a sort of fundamental way, there's no real sense in like learning more. It just doesn't. It doesn't. It's not cohesive. I would say. I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like it's like. I think it's like when you get to a point where you can apply scales in a in an original way, like any scale. Then it's like I think it really is valuable to begin to engage in like modes and get really like experimental. But it's funny. It's my guitar playing for some reason. It's very like ominous at this point. It's like a very like intense energy, almost like somber. But I'm feeling great. I'm not feeling like. Almost wonder if I take a scale from like. To use progressions, playing on specific scales. In blues, there's an I, V, V, and sometimes IV or V. Interesting. Progressions, you mean like sort of using more attention or sort of, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. I know I've seen the what you're referring to, like the V and IV, but I can't say I'm very familiar with the how that's applied. Yeah, progression. Yeah, progressions. When I quintessentially think of progressions, like I just try to obviously just think of, if you mean like sort of gradually adding more notes, like creating a progression, then I guess I do that intuitively. Like if you're say doing versus like that's not the scale. So I think unconsciously, whoa, Sash just roasted me. But yeah, nah, I think unconsciously yes, but I've never consciously tried to like do scales. It's weird. Like when I would used to do scales when I was much younger. Another thing too is actually when I did scales when I was younger, I actually almost always used a guitar pick, right? And I don't know why, but for some reason, I actually find doing fingerstyle scales way easier, way more natural, way more versatile. But I don't know, that's just me. It's something I'm thinking of a lot because, I've been taking some time to kind of like work on studio, meditative sound journey type stuff, right? Is it's almost like even when I was playing right now, right? If I'm like um, trying to almost like compose something, or if I'm trying to maybe like perform it per se, like that's a kind of cadence. But I noticed like earlier when I kind of slowed down and I took a second to just like really lean into the transitions, almost like forgetting about rhythm, not trying to make it rhythmic. And this is actually usually how I play. Like that just sounds in my mind so much better than like if I'm trying to play something that's almost like in a very particular rhythm, like in a like 4/4 almost quintessentially. My mind thinks 4/4, and then I'm trying to think of like, yeah, yo, what's good? What's good, lead healing? How am I? I am excellent. I'm excellent, I must say. Life's been super dope. I noticed today I woke up and purposes like, you know what? I'm not gonna live stream for in the morning because like the last like 3 days I've been doing like multiple hour live streams. But I was like, you know what? What if I just do nothing? And then I just started working on some like studio stuff and organized my whole room. Basically did what I would do if I was on psychedelics, but did sober. So that was dope as fuck. Let's see. I missed the message. Lined up to have dinner and about to have some. But I thought to say hi and let you know I did music streams on the weekend. Hell yeah. That's dope, dude. I mean, hey man, phenomenal. Like straight up. Like I highly commend you. And like I commend, yeah, that's like, I'm a new as fuck at streaming. I've been doing this for like again, 3 months at most, and really only the last like 2 weeks I've been doing these consistently. And I feel like the more you just normalize how you can connect with the community and put out, an intention with your streams, and yeah, it's like beautiful things can happen. Like you can really begin to make these YouTube sort of things come to life, especially if it's like, deeply intentional and aligned with your vision. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. So I commend you, dog. Blah 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 blah. It's in music theory, each chord is relative to each other. Absolutely. So when I say scales E minor blues, yes, there's an IV and V for it. I believe it's something called the circle of fifths. Oh, of course. I see. Okay, I feel you. I feel you, brother. Absolutely. In the relation to the circle of fifths, innately, if I'm being perfectly honest, I do not use the circle of fifths often, at least not consciously. But I hear what you're saying. Like, it's the way it, like, yeah. Like, I've had people explain to the circle of fifths, like, in relation to writing music. Let's see. So we got, yeah. So the fifth interval. Bang, bang. Okay, the C D minor. Yeah, it's, yeah. Maybe this is my sign to actually utilize the circle of fifths, because it's pretty easy. Honestly, it's almost like matching chord progressions and understanding the way like certain chords complement each other. But yeah, no, I've never heard in that context, homie. That's really cool. I believe it's called, yeah. So yeah, the chord that's relative. Yeah, that's beautiful stuff, bro. Like that's, it's funny. For the longest time, I swear, I almost intuitively just connected chords, and it was all by feel. And that's kind of, I think, in many rights, how many people do it. It's like, you hear and feel, you feel when chords are connecting. It's not like you think like, of course the G will go into this, but it's like the feeling of it is powerful. Like, you're just like B minor and then just like E minor. Yeah, E minor. Just like, damn, like that shit's dope. But it's like, I don't often think like, all right, let's pop into F or something. It just kind of happens faster than my mind can think. But I love that though. I think that's when you're on the right track, is like when you're open-hearted to not only use the intuition of how you navigate and one of the creative aspects, but obviously also learn it more like an intellectualized way. Hell yeah. Sometime soon. Yeah, sometime and soon. Drillin'. Nah, no pressure, brother. Appreciate you chiming in and sharing. That's awesome, bro. Low-key, I think I'll probably limit the stream to like an hour tonight because I don't want to get too overstimulated. But yeah, beautiful. La guitarra est an instrument. I really, huh. Yeah, I don't know, homie. I cannot speak English. I don't know. Do you know Under My Skin? No. I can't say I'm familiar with that song yet. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, Sheetel. Interesting. Amazing. My lower note scale legato combos are very botched. It's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that's these pan flutes. That's what you're referring to. Is kind of blending in that. It's a very like ancient, I'd say multicultural sort of instrument. This is actually it's a Poland. It's from Poland, but it's a Romanian style instrument. And of course, the Peruvians also play pan flute quite a lot. That's kind of like a very Peruvian sound. It's beautiful. It's like that's part of why I love the instrument so much. It's like it bridges worlds with a lot of different cultures. Especially, yeah, I've met a lot of native people that really love the lows. Scaling it's very interesting though. I gotta like lean really into the like lowest part of the note to do the right the minor sort of scale. Very interesting though. It's kind of like has like a very almost like naturey sound. Like it sounds like sort of like a mountain bird. I wonder. I feel like I'm gonna experiment around the key of F here. What's good? What's good? Welcome India. Welcome India from Canada, friend. That's a different key. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I've not aligned this scale properly, but yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome, homie from Russia. What type of guitar makes such a sound? I mean, it's a Yamaha. It's a Yamaha APX. It's an acoustic, but it's using a preamp here. So basically, I'm utilizing this preamp, so it stretches out the natural resonance pattern. That's what you're hearing here. It's also fed through a studio or an audio interface. I have a feeling though my tone amp's kind of low battery. It's very low. That's what's happening. The sound is definitely. It's a lot more crisp, but yeah. Huh. I have no idea what that means, bro. Can you play New Kid in Town? I can say I'm familiar with those songs, friend. Vyoski. Huh. Sounds dope as fuck, but yeah, no clue, my friend. Yeah, no, I think that's way too frayed. Interesting. Battery's actually low as fuck. That is savage. You only think I know for real music. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. Dang. What's going on? Welcome, brother. Unfortunately, I feel I may have to end this live stream a bit early because I'm out of batteries. And this preamp and the setup for this is pretty much dead, so I could just play it with zero amplification, but sounds beautiful, but it's not as meditative. It's not as meditative. Huh. Once again, thank you for sharing, dog. I have no idea. Yes. Mamta, K, Mandir, Ki Hai, 2 subs, Payari, Marat, Bhagwan, of course, Bhagwan, Najar, Ata, Hai, Shab, Dekon, Tere, Surat, Jab, Dunya, Main, Ay. I don't know, these are words I've never heard in my life. I'm just trying to pronounce. Terry, Surat, Bay, Pay, Ya, Banjan, Tu, Par, Piyar, Ka, Bandan, Hai, Janma, Ka, Sangam, Hai. Sweet, dude. Yeah, that was quite the verbal experience, my friend. What's good? I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada, BC. Yeah, British Columbia. Yeah, beautiful. Amazing. What's good? Welcome. I'm probably going to end this stream preemptively because my guitar batteries are dead. So I can't studio record right now. So I'm going to go pick up some batteries, but yes. I could just play pad flute and just chill here, but I'm not sure if this would work. I usually have a guitar. Hey, thank you. I'm sure I could just vibe and play pad flute, but my intention of my channel is to teach guitar, so it kind of feels redundant as fuck right now. Hell yeah. What's good? My name's Ryan, friend. I'm from the Tunisia. Huh. I'm not familiar, nah. I'm assuming that's in Europe? Yeah, I have no idea, bro. Word, I see. Red flags, a Middle Eastern? I'm honestly actually not familiar with that flag. Huh. Red flag. Huh. Interesting. What's poppin'? I'm from Canada, my friend. And British Columbia. You're blessed. I hope whatever phase of the journey you're at in your creative journey, whatever stage of life you're at, I hope you're feeling inspired and empowered. Just, yeah, recognize the unique phase of existence that you're in and recognize that you can integrate your experience. Yeah, I don't know, my guitar's dead, so I'm just saying words right now. This is what I also do, I say words. Oh, it's great. Yo, thank you, brother. Deeply appreciate that. Yeah, we're in the place where we are on the rise. We're on the rise, my friends. We're just getting started. Like literally, I have such visions. Like basically, what I want to do is, I would love to do either a mixture of sort of long format content, where I'm doing like vlogs. I'm kind of just doing like a adventure where I go to places and kind of like capture the dimensions around me, but also just do live guitar. But alongside that, I just want to do sort of like Reddit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, there's like YouTubers that sort of just do comments on Reddit forums, but I want to do these Reddit forum comments relating to guitar. So basically, it's like I'll do live improv, but then also just teach some dimensions of guitar, like and fundamentals and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I have lots of visions for content, but at this point, I'm just riffing, kind of see what resonates. What's good? Yo, welcome Daniela from Brazil. That's dope. Brazil's awesome. Never been, but I would love to. Yes. But definitely in the works. Like a lot of today, I wasn't streaming, till the last about hour or so. But I've been spending a lot of time studio recording meditative sound journeys. So really just like really feeling into. I can actually play something I was working on right here. Since my guitar is dead, it's like fuck. Let's see. Basically, yeah, it's like I'm working on sort of mastering the audio and trying to make it sound very organic. Yeah, it's a process, but it's honestly part of what I would love to do with this channel. Is kind of I've had some of my viewers really express how they would enjoy, just having sound journeys, like these stretched out sound journeys, where literally it's just like, beautiful meditative sounds and instruments, which is I think a really, really fun thing to engage in. Is this type of music part of your customs and traditions, just your taste? Truthfully, it's just my taste. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Yeah, Millie Sal Millie. Yeah, I'm Ukrainian in English, so my culture in Canada, there's like basically a lot of what I create is nothing like what I've ever seen. It's kind of like I just um, created a lot of these styles and just bridged worlds with a lot of different styles of what I do. So yeah, no, I've never heard much like it, and it's definitely not a part of my customs or traditions. I'm sure in the future, though, I'd love to dive deeper into my heritage. I don't know, Ukrainian English heritage, wherever it exists, and find the way to honor that deeper. But primarily, I just allow myself to, like, this pan flute, this is Romanian style. So I find I dated a Romanian woman for about a year up until the last couple months, and I noticed how much I really love the Romanian culture. It's a very beautiful, beautiful culture amongst beyond just the people, but it's like seems like their traditions, their I don't know, just like their mentalities, their family, or their love for family is very, very unique. It's very different from what I'm used to, and I love it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about India. Like truthfully, When I do earlier streams, I have a lot of Indians pop on, and we're just kind of just kicking it and chilling. And I know actually people, in Canada that speak really highly of India. Like it's just kind of like they become enamored with the country. I've never been, but of course, one day, one day. Oh, friend, we love you for loving people. That sounds like a beautiful song, unless I'm not familiar with that, so I cannot perform it. But I mean, unless you're just saying that, that's beautiful. Because I agree, to that statement. If you're just kind of expressing that aloud, is I think that's kind of a thing I've thought about a lot. Is loving people, like expressing openness, kindness, and of course, loving, like, an intimate partner. It's just like that act is really like in this modern world. That's actually a very radical act. It's a very powerful, penetrating expression. It's like in a lot of this modern world, we're being programmed. We're being, yeah, programmed to sort of be split off from each other, to be calloused, to be cold. It's like a lot of us, yeah, in this modern world. So it's like it really is an act of rebellion to love, to be a lover, to enter the love archetype, to love powerfully, and also obviously to just send love to your fellow human being. Yeah. Because obviously too, I think something I've thought about as I've noticed myself, forge really healthy relationships, with women in my life, and have like really fruitful relationships, right? I come to see that obviously love is not something that is like it's like an infinite currency. Once you feel abundant, like your heart is full, like wow, like I have so much to be grateful for, and people in my life, it's literally like you can just pass that on to people. Like you can, from the deepest part of your heart, you can just be like, you know what, I want the best for people around me, and you can just offer that. Yeah, I feel you. Heck yeah, thank you for listening, friend. This is kind of the weird. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is what people normally do on live streams, but I typically perform guitar. But my guitar, the preamp is dead, and I don't have batteries, so now I'm just riffing. I'm kind of just speaking words, which is what I also do on my streams. But yeah, absolutely, it really is that way. Fucking talented bamboo fluter. Yo, that's dude. Hi, thank you. I think I'm, I think I'm getting there, because that's the thing is like, with the pan flute, right? It's you won't hear a lot of people play this instrument. Like you can hear flutes of all sorts, which is also wind instruments. It's a skill, but this particular type of pan flute is pretty tricky to play. Like it's kind of took me many years to even just get remotely okay at it. So yeah, it's I really feel blessed to share this sound. Like even if I'm just chilling in nature, just hanging out with people, because I bring this with me everywhere. Yeah, I'm botching some parts of that, but yeah, it's a great instrument. It's a great instrument. It's interesting actually. I about a week ago I was hanging out with a lady friend of mine, and she pointed out that this instrument, it almost sounds like, just naturally, the sound of it, the performance of it. It sounds like a ritual. It almost sounds like yeah, it's like a sacred ritual. Like every part of it's like, or a prayer. It's like it was like a prayer and a ritual. Whereas generally, which I loved, because I think that too. I've never expressed that or voiced that exact um, thing, but the reality of it is, it's like it does sound like it's kind of like a ritual. It's like it's really, it's offering a prayer in the way it's just naturally creating sound. Yeah, that's definitely always why it's resonated with me. Is like the pan flute. It's like it doesn't necessarily feel like any other instrument, or even just like an orthodox flute, because it's like it's made out of bamboo. It's like made out of an ancient style of flute making, made out of pure bamboo. So it's just nature. It's literally just a tree that you're using to create sound. Yeah, I love that note particularly. Love that. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I do laugh like what's the word? Almost like a jester, or like a clown. I was reconnecting. Yeah, I was checking something. Yeah, but it's kind of funny because yeah, I've like for some reason I had this thing when I was younger where I'd unconsciously echo people's laughs, like people usually that I really respected or really just cherished. I would echo their laugh, like it was weird. But then it's like then I got to a point where like my laugh just evolved into this kind of like yeah, almost like a natural gesture. Like I'm just kind of like a just like a gesture. Like I'm just happy as fuck. And when I laugh, it's not like yeah, it's just a thing that comes out where I don't really think about it. But it's funny because as a kid and as a teenager, my laugh would always just like mimic or echo people that I really respected. It's very strange. I don't know why, but it's great. Something cool too I find about the pan flute, very natural, and I think about this a lot actually when I try to explain, learning the pan flute. Doing it on these Zelda songs, probably. I've actually done a lot of like, no, yeah, I know the one Zelda song would say. Yeah, gonna mess up the cadence a bit, but yeah, it's bro. That's what I swear is. What's crazy about this laugh is great. Thank you, dog. Yeah, I fuck with it. Yo, thank you. It's kind of funny. This is like one of the few streams. Usually I'm playing guitar, like performing guitar, but it's like, do we play wind? I play the pan flute. But very much like this is the one stream where I was just like my batteries died and I was like, maybe I'll just exit the stream. But like, you know what if I just riff, just kind of fill in the blanks and play pan flute. So yeah, release tension, sick. Yeah, brother. But yeah, very much it's like what I find interesting is the pan flute. It's one of the few instruments that naturally, just like most wind instruments, but because the pan flute, it requires a very specific dialed in stream of air. So it's like each pan basically is like a different flute. Like I have to change my embouchure every time I play the different pans. But the idea is what I notice is it basically becomes a breathing exercise where you have to have an enhanced ability to channel breath. You have to tap into your diaphragm and really use your diaphragm, much if you're like singing vocal belts, belts and vocal fries. But basically, yeah, it's like I find it's like you have to have breath control, but also be very meditative when you're playing the pan flute. So that's what's part of what's so beautiful about it. It's like it's literally inviting you to be in a meditative state and also to control your breath and be aware of your breath. And you can't play that. You can't really play it without those exact two factors. It's very very unique. Yeah, that's actually blows my mind. I think I'm gonna do a video talking about that because it's trippy as fuck. But very much that's also what's interesting is this type of flute. For whatever reason, this is also part of why I'm very attracted to it. Is it plays only very specific, almost like ancient melodies. Melodies from, say, animes or video games, like Zelda or like Naruto or Demon Slayer. It literally is like those melodies, those like really powerful, like peak moments of the theme song. That's what this instrument really thrives in it, where it's like, if I'm playing like, I gotta change the key, but yeah, it's like basically the song to Naruto. It's very epic. It's like it has that natural sound, and also particularly there's the tunes from Maple Story. I don't know if you guys ever played Maple Story, but game I used to play a lot as a kid, and I don't play the game anymore. I don't play any video games, but I feel like part of my favorite way to honor the games that I played and just get that nostalgia is literally just like play the songs from those video games. Yeah, like what's the one from Maple Story? It's like something along those lines. I don't know, botched it, but yeah, it gets very in depth. It's literally just like you're giving yourself nostalgia kicks via creating music. That's why it's beautiful. I swear, wind instruments as a whole are just dope like that. What's good? Welcome, friend from Berlin. Yeah, sending love from Canada. Yeah, it's great. It's just such a great instrument. Straight, especially the idea. I've never just like been like, hey, let's just go off on a tangent about the pan flute, but I've created videos about it. But it's wicked. It's wicked out. This is literally lightweight. Like you can't maybe tell from it. This is extremely light. Literally, it's like could balance that not very well, but on my fingers, it's like very lightweight. So I can literally carry this with me anywhere, everywhere. I could go for runs. Anywhere I go, I always just have this on me because it feels like it's just like a piece of paper. Yo, what's good? My name's Ryan, my friend. Yeah, my name's Ryan. Ashay is like my moniker, my brand name. Yeah. What's good? What's good, Jay? Ashay, baby. It's crazy. Like I find it's just the word Ashay. It's as it is. Like I explain it on my channel, where it's a power word. So like if someone like you're just like oh word or like I confirm, Ashay is literally the exact same thing. It's like a French, Brazilian, and ancient African word like Yoruba, and it's like ashe. It just means like I understand, but also means like I honor you, or it's like I honor you with the. It's almost like what's the word? It's like I acknowledge the essence and the fire behind your being. Like it's a very like multifaceted word. It's very diverse, but it's not very well known. So that's why it's like when I had this word flow through me when I did Chongo, which is a form of DMT, for the second time a number of years ago, I knew this word was very significant. Like I didn't know why. I was like meditating from this beautiful view in front of this valley, and then I just felt this deep release and happiness, and this deep peace. I remember like staring into the clouds, and everything was like cartoonish as fuck, and then I was just like, oh shit. Ashe. Just reverent for the word. Had no idea what it meant. Then I went home. I was like, oh damn, like that's a truly dope word. Yeah, facts. It's a. What's good? Hello, hello, sand. Sand 888 beach. Facts. Brilliant. Welcome to this channel, friend. We just kicking it, yeah. A rabbit Oreo passed away. Damn. Rest in peace, Oreo. That's... Yeah, rabbits are dope. I can't imagine. I would love to own... I'd love to get, what are they called? Ferrets. Yeah, ferrets. Actually, my previous partner, she almost gifted me one, but I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to own a ferret. But then it's just like, yeah. So I never got a ferret. But they're beautiful. They're such incredible creatures, right? They're just like giant hamsters. It's legendary. Yeah, it's crazy though. I swear, like that sentiment, that yeah, again, this friend of mine that she said that's like this pan flute sounds so much like a ritual or a ritual prayer. It just blew my mind. Where I was like, damn, like that's like, I mean, I agree, and like I felt that too. But it's crazy to have someone like voice that idea. That's like the sound of it. It doesn't sound like a melody. It doesn't sound like a song, or I mean, it is a song per se, but it's like it's almost like it's strictly meant to sound, yeah, like a ritual or a prayer. And it's funny too, because before I even knew that or thought about that, like when I was just new to this, that's exactly why I was attracted to this instrument. Like you can like go. What I do is I go, into forests. Like I'll go for a run or go on a psychedelic conquest or just hang out, in the middle of like a city or a forest or wherever I go, and I'll play this. I'll play this to almost like bless the bless myself, but bless like the area around me. It's like you hear a trippy flute in the distance, and it's usually like a good omen. And I feel like the more I think about like what the pan flute actually is, like what it was created for, it makes perfect sense. It was like meant to be, like a potent omen. Like it's like the pan flute was almost created strictly to be like a ritual omen. Like you put out the sound, and it's supposed to, because that's the thing is the pan flute too. The way it's formed, it's really loud. Like I have to play it very gently just to make it like harmonized, where it's like if I were to like play it its full I guess volume, it would pierce the audio of the microphone. Yeah, so it's crazy because it's almost like what I think is dope about that is like this instrument was meant to be heard from miles away. Like when I go in a forest, because this sounds really good. We're in the middle of like a valley or a forest. It echoes for miles, and it's like almost like that's the way this was meant to be played. It's supposed to be like echoing for miles. It's like a messenger of sound through the valleys. Yeah. What's good? Please intense my comments. Huh. Why, thank you. Thank you, English Mastery. Beautiful. Appreciate you. Hey, I got you. I play something. Usually I play guitar. That's the funny thing. I've been like expressing this once or twice. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are even familiar with what. I usually play guitar, but my batteries on my guitar are dead, and I don't have any batteries. So my guitar is just like has no volume really. I mean, it has volume. You could probably hear it, but I chose to just talk. I was like, instead, I'm just gonna talk about the pan flute because I love the pan flute. Play something heavy, huh? I'm curious what you mean by heavy. Yo, thank you so much for chiming in, Sand. Thank you, Sand. Appreciate you, dog. Do you know the song Lonely Shepherd? I think I do, actually. I absolutely think there's some very famous pan flute songs. Let's see, Lonely Shepherd. I know there was a fellow that I met at the Skytrain, because that's the thing about the pan flute too, is I meet a lot of strangers that walk up to me and are just like enamored. They're just like, "What is this instrument?" Like, and they start talking about like Peruvian um, culture and like music and stuff. I've had this happen a lot, and that's part of what I love about it. It's like this is like it's like a conversation starter for very unique um, moments. Lonely Shepherd. I know I've heard this song. This actually might have been one of the songs that this random Peruvian guy told me about. Lonely Shepherd. Ah, yes. Of course, yeah, it's Zamfir. Yeah, Zamfir is great. He's like the pan flute guy.
Instrument spielt.
I think if this is what I think Lonely Shepherd is. Then it goes like. I played it in a very weird key. But yeah. Let's go. That's the funny with the pan flute is you have to like lean into certain keys. What's good? Beautiful. Anything is hard. I agree. Or anything's heavy. Yeah. Facts. I got you. Fuck dead batteries. Don't. Well, this is that's the thing. It is an acoustic, but it's primarily an electric acoustic. But I agree. Usually I have tons of batteries, but today I was just like, damn, I don't got batteries. So yeah, I just got to accept. That's the beautiful thing of an acoustic is the wire doesn't run out of batteries. Yeah. Well, that's the things I do have. This is an acoustic guitar. It's acoustic, and trust me, I'll play. I can play the guitar, but it doesn't sound like. It's almost like I don't know how to describe it. I play a very specific style of guitar that I've developed from using more stretched out resonance. I can play the guitar without any, acoustics. And it probably sounds pretty good. Like I can still play it, and it's like I can actually. There's pros and cons. But that being said, I personally am very attracted to like a meditative style of guitar. I'm trying to find a pick around here. Where is this pick? But legitimately, like I still can technically play guitar, but it's like how I can probably, I can like whack the guitar a lot more. Yeah. It's definitely still a guitar. It is still a guitar. Yeah, baby, clean playing. I have no idea how it sounds from your guys' end, if the audio is, but I mean, hey, it's a guitar. It makes sound. So this is true. It's an inevitable fact. I wonder if I plug it into Ableton. Whoa, that's not what I want. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Let's see how this would work. Whoa, there's gonna be a lot of buzz for 1 second. There we go. Now it just sounds like a guitar. Yeah. No. That doesn't sound right. 1 second. Yeah, that's so weird. I actually never play my guitar very often completely unplugged. It sounds, yeah, a little buzz. It's crazy. Let's try something. I'm going to see for the sake, because another thing is I actually don't turn up my volume all the way because it messes with my tone with amp. But let's see how the guitar actually sounds like. Just pure guitar, no reverb. I mean, it kind of sounds like shit to my ears, but still good. Interesting. I have to say, this is like a mindfuck. I guess maybe I just gotta play very clean, very simple chords. This is just it's a testing of my musicianship. It sounds so jarring, I must say. God damn. No, I'm definitely gonna keep going. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug it, so you guys can just hear the natural sound of the guitar. Because that's actually where I think it's more equalized. It's just pure, pure musicianship, pure technical ability. No, no reverb, no mistakes. I can't do them. My dad played guitar and sang. Can you sing a song, "Shape of My Heart"? I cannot say I know how to perform that song. Yeah, facts. That's so beautiful, though. Thank you for sharing about your father. I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure some people are more attracted to this like natural sound, like legitimately, those like. And definitely, there's days when I'm on a film set, if I'm like, I don't know, man. There's not many opportunities when I don't desire to plug in my guitar, but there's those moments where I'm just like, zero sound. Or if I'm at a guitar store maybe and I'm trying guitars. It's nice to know that my technique isn't trash. That's, I mean, I never thought it was, but that's just like what the Guitar Unplugged shows you or confirms. Honestly, though, I was having so much fun and have been having so much fun, literally just talking about the pan flute for like half an hour. Because that's like, that gives me a life. Like, no, for some reason, as a guitarist, I emphasize the guitar a lot. Where I think about, I love connecting via guitar, but like very rarely the pan flute's almost like an afterthought. But it blows my mind to just be like, yeah, just kind of just like prime the pan flute and really just like emphasize the pan flute. Shredding, that's what's return gift to everyone. I'm not sure what that means, but yes, we should be present to everybody. Yes. I agree. I agree so much. I agree so much, Pink Fur. Literally, like, the fact that, like, even the fact that what blows my mind about the pan flute is, like, you can literally bend, just like some wind instruments are similar, but it's like you bend into certain notes. So you have the ability to basically play in alternate keys and alternate hertz. Like, if I want to be like 440 versus 440 or 432, like, it's like you have free reign to basically play um, frequencies are like resonance patterns the way that nature experienced them. It's not, you're not playing it that's like perfectly tuned to an instrument, how an instrument's just set in one key. It's like nature and the sound of, music was meant to be on like a parallel. It's supposed to be imperfect. That's why obviously the voice can access microtones. Yeah. Sweet. Yo, thank you. Thank you for chiming in, Harry. Appreciate you, dog. Can I play Smooth Santana? I honestly do not know how to play, if you mean Santana. I'm trying to remember what that is like. I know he's a guitarist, but I can't remember. I know you have to do something heavy on the guitar. Absolutely, you're definitely right. Like, I mean, fuck, the heaviest thing, I must say though, like, when I pick up my electric guitar, everything is heavy. Like 90%, it's like I'm just shredding and playing like, drop D, like just shredding riffs. But I mean, usually what I play that I consider like, I don't know, not heavy, but it's like, I like threes and sevens. Like the song Threes and Sevens is like, I don't and there's like, bwah, 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 and then it goes into the vocals and stuff. That shit's like, that's kind of what I consider heavier, where it's like, if you're playing like, just like chugging on the way, where it's like, or like, Oasis or something. How does it go? It's like, all right. Yeah, it's like, definitely, it's easy to just kind of like, use a pick, I guess. That's the key word. Use a pick and just like go bonkers. But that's like usually what I reserve for the electric guitar. It's like, of course, there's like acoustic, covers. But yeah, definitely, I mean, that's one of my favorite songs in the world. It's like Threes and Sevens. Like, I haven't been like focusing vocals primarily for the last like little bit, but that song just rocks any time of the week. Then I just botched it, but yeah. That's a good one though. You play so fine. Yo, thank you. Yo, thank you. I haven't really played anything much, but damn, thank you so much. Like, honestly, thank you. That means a lot, because that means, like, yeah. Are you living your life with Jesus' words? I don't know, dog. Redeemed in Jesus. I am not a Christian, but I definitely commend people that are open-hearted and integral. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. And then it's like, you gotta synchronize it. Light, 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 light to my face. Then I gotta sync it, but I can't. That's why you gotta practice. That's why you gotta practice covers. Tell me it ain't. Tell me it ain't nothing. That's what I. Yeah, I love that song, but I can't perform it for shit right now. Life's been screwed. Sober what? Huh? Wait, what? I have no idea. No, life's been super dope. Chug, chug. Yeah, hey, this is... Damn, yeah. Sounds better on the acoustic. Heavy does sound really fucking wicked on the acoustic, I must say. She's the one. Yeah. I have to say, I attract cool people on this channel. I'm back. You say life's been amazing. Yeah, no, I don't know how to respond. Life's been literally like peak, bruv. Yeah. Sober, drunk, and drugs. What? Who, what? Are you trolling me, dude? Like, is this a troll? I don't get you, man. Leading healing, I swear, bro. You're like, some days I swear you just come in so unhinged. I'm just confused, dog. Yeah. It's okay. Good to push where you're not the best at. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Nah, I don't drink or do drugs, though. No, that's facts. Cold hard facts. Channel a couple of famous musicians. Ah. That's wicked. Huh. I'm so confused. I really don't get how this... I don't know. I'm reading the comments because this is what I do. It's like, I'm like going through the comments trying to make sense of what's going on. But sometimes some people just don't speak in normal sentences, it seems. Yeah. And that's okay. Let's go more. What was the chord I was going for? Yeah, that's kind of like the styles, weirdly enough. That's like when I'm just like whacking strum patterns. That's the word. just just plucking like hardcore strum patterns, opposed to like when I'm typically just like doing the style I do when I'm creating meditative stuff. That's actually what I usually do when I'm playing guitar. Or sorry, that's when I'm playing. It's completely just. No, but that's when I'm writing music. I mean, that's basically like that's how I write music. Is like, quintessentially, it's like if you're just being like creating like a rhythmic strum pattern. That's often how I write vocal pieces. Just bang, just lay down stuff. What's good? What's good, India? Appreciate you, India. I'm in BC, Canada, dog. Your eyes are still sparkling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we're on the phone. Autocorrect hates us. Blues. I was requested to do blues the other day, and I'm like, I mean, I don't really know blues. I know how to like. I don't really know how to like, uh, just focus. Like, I don't really know blues scales by heart. I could probably play them, but what is blues? Yeah, blues. I'm sure I know how to play blues, but it's not a thing I think about a lot. Blues. I think blues is kind of like, so what is it? It's like slow paced in a way that's utilizing very specific, almost like sad. No, it's blues scales. I don't know. Whereas I've surely played blues before, but I don't really know. It's not my style, but it's outside of my style. So I'm sure I can do this. Okay, so blues scales. Huh. Oh, okay, so they're like, huh. Yeah, it's like very segmented. I guess it's like blues is just like segmented and choppy. Very talented and relaxed. Hey, what's good, Alush? Thank you, dog. I'm, yeah, I'm trying. No, yeah, I mean, I think, because I've been playing guitar, for a while now, I can definitely, I like to just like not take myself so seriously in such a way where, um, I like to be relaxed when I play and kind of approach music in unorthodox ways that feels good to me, and I feel like that translates well. Where it's like yeah, and eventually, if you just play guitar long enough, you just get good. Like that's kind of usually what happens. Yeah, but thank you. I mean, yeah. I think I'm kind of, what's the word? Bamboozled, I guess. Because my guitar, because my batteries are dead on my guitar, so I don't have my usual reverberation. Of course, that's not what streams are about. You don't need batteries and reverb for a stream. Well, I think. No, man, I didn't sound bad. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what happens. I suppose. Like, that's literally what happens when you just play guitar every day, for hours a day, for a long time. You can't sound like trash if you tried. It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah. It's bizarre though. I must say, I do, I must say, I miss my electric guitar very much. I'm looking forward to getting an Ibanez. Do sound extremely good, clean. Heck yeah. To have behind reverb. Sounds just I agree. I mean, I like to minimize the reverb. Yeah, it's almost like it's funny. There's definitely some elements of guitar that, because this is almost like what I've been, approaching is I like to I like to offer meditative sound journeys where I'm really leaning into the resonance patterns. But I agree, it's like I think there's more value in just letting the natural sounds like, because there's definitely so much you can achieve with zero reverb. Yeah. Where's my E guitar? My E guitar is right over here, but it's damaged. The headstock's damaged, so it's not playable. Yeah. Haven't had an electric guitar for like I think 2 months now, which is crazy. Like, yeah. But I mean, that being said, yeah. It's probably the longest I've gone without playing electric guitar in like 10 years or something. It's okay though. That's the beauty of music and creative worlds. Is eventually, if you take little breaks, you direct all that momentum, and then eventually you just get better. The breaks, yeah, it's the art of deprivation, or the art of yeah. Guitar is just awesome. Let's be real here. Like reverb, no reverb. So much, yeah, so much beauty to explore. Where is it that you changed your name? What? No, I didn't. Name's been the same every year. After the breaks, play music. It's crazy. Huh. I'm curious what you mean by that. Oh yes, the breaks. Of course, brother. Yeah, just like those concentrated bursts where you take those breaks, then you just get so much momentum. Like I generally do not take breaks. Like I very rarely, maybe I'll take like a day off because I'm just like training or working on a film set, but often, yeah, I'm just kind of like consistent as fuck. But that being said, yeah, my guitar broke, my electric guitar. So then I've been fortunate to now be like, all right, the universe desired for me to get a new guitar and then master this new style of this new guitar, and then direct all this energy of not being able to play the electric and just shred and rock out. It's gonna be crazy. Like, let's be real. It's gonna be like nuts. It's gonna be nuts. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, it's gonna happen though. I'll be fortunate. That's the one thing. It's like the one thing that's for certain is when you play a guitar that's unplugged, like this, every sound you can just really just go all in. Like you don't have to basically hold back. Like when I'm playing, with full reverb, I gotta be like meticulous. Like I gotta be like make sure every sound is like kind of dialed in. Like I gotta make sure I'm hitting the right places, and I wanna make sure I'm not making too much. What's the word? I don't want to clip out. I don't want to clip out. But obviously, unplugged, you don't have to give a fuck. Where you can just like make noises, and that's just so fun. Like that's like, yeah, it's very primal. It's like whap. It's just noises. Yeah. Heck yeah, guitar, bro. Shout out to guitars. Heck yeah. This lighting looks really good, but I feel like this gold lamp is really like just shredding my eyeballs. Yeah, it's not as aesthetic, but that definitely isn't so glaring. It's weird, it's actually because like the lamp that I use for my backlighting, for the gold lighting, is it's a neon or whatever this. Yeah, it's like a neon lamp. So it's one of those like weird '70s neon lamps. Bro, what? I mean, even if I did smoke weed, I would definitely not smoke weed or that pan flute. That's my baby. Played Dark Necessities. Bro, I love that song so much, but I have no idea how to play it. That's going to change soon. Like, I'd love to get that song down. Because I've been super stoked on Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, W to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah. Damn, fire song, yeah. That's the breaks, I swear. It's like I've only like this last like 2 weeks, well more like yeah, the last like month or so since I've really been starting streaming. Like really streaming. I was like starting before. Then I've just been actually covering songs and going over music because people are just asking for covers like crazy. And I really just only just learned a few covers to teach people. But yeah, there's just so much dope music. I've been just like hyped on pretty much everything Red Hot Chili Peppers makes, and just like tons of Arctic Monkeys and Oasis. And man, that stuff is great. Like I don't know what. Like I'm really literally late to the party with so much crazy dope music, but that's also that's just how I operate. Damn, acoustic guitars, man, they just rule. You like Supertramp. Honestly, not familiar. Not familiar at all with Supertramp. Like the name sort of sounds familiar, but I honestly could not. Super. Huh. Huh. Dude has really dope hair, I must say. Huh. Huh. Very like Queen-esque, but huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to them more off the stream when the stream's not playing to not get copyrighted. But I swear, playing the guitar unplugged, they got more acoustic songs. Hell yeah. Carrie Cabra. I'm just trying to make sure that the last like 3 times that this random people just asked for a shout out. It's literally just saying like random racist or like random stuff that just doesn't even make sense. It's like a meme, or they're like trolling me or roasting me. But I got you. Carrie Cabraja. Cabraga. Yeah, that doesn't. That's not. You're not. That's not a roast. You're not roasting me. Yeah, shout out to the homie's cousin Carrie, Caberga. I honestly don't understand. I don't understand shout outs at all, but also shout out, yeah. I mean, I like shouting out in general, just like, shout out Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah. Did I miss music? Are you still playing tonight? I mean, I'm probably wrapping up in the next like 5-10 minutes. But my guitar, you kind of yes and no. You missed. My guitar is dead. Like the batteries are dead. The preamp and the regular parts. So I got zero batteries. So I'm playing unplugged, which is kind of part of the fun. But basically, what I was just commenting on is I think it's almost funny how when I'm playing the guitar unplugged, like zero preamp, zero amp, because I'm so used to playing it with the preamp, it's almost like it feels like I'm not actually playing guitar. Like I am playing guitar, but I'm just like, and it's probably all technically great, but it almost sounds like it's like muted, and it's like I'm pretending to play the guitar. Like it's like the guitar's not actually making noise. Yeah, it's weird. It's a very weird feeling, but I mean, it sounds great. It sounds great still. It's like I'm miming or something. It's legendary. They got acoustic songs more. Give it a little bit. Yeah, 12 strings. I tried a 12 string the other day at Lon McQuaid. Phenomenal experience. 10 out of 10, honestly. Like, the fact of, like, yeah, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the way you can play simple chords, everything just sounds so flamenco esque. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I am a fan of 12 strings. And just whoever like just discovered that idea is just genius. Word. I cannot play Master of Puppets, not yet. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was you or it was probably another person who was like, ask for a Master of Puppets, and I'm still working on it, and it'll happen soon. I see. I have it. I have the tab open in my computer right here. Master of Puppets. Yeah, my time dissipates very fast though, in a good way. Where it's like, I often just like, I'm juggling lots of stuff. It's great. Any other Metallica music? I can't say I can actually. I haven't worked on Metallica music probably in like over 10 years. That is covering it. That will probably change. That will probably change. Like since I've been streaming and becoming a streamer, I would love to perform lots of music just for the sake. But yeah, literally it's been over 10 years since I've played like one and like Master of Puppets, and I think that's the main songs I learned. Great songs though. Great songs. Damn, yeah. How does one even go? Yeah, that was like one of the first songs I ever learned. Do 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 do. Such a beautiful song, but yeah, I haven't played that song since I was like 12 years old. Amazing. All right, I think I'm gonna end the stream now innately. Yeah, I'm glad though I stuck around. I'm glad I just like felt into the stream. But yeah, because since my batteries on my acoustic died, I was kind of like, yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm just gonna just stop after 20-30 minutes. But honestly, yeah, stream portals, bro. It's just great. It's a good time. Honestly, it feels like it's so interesting just tapping into the overall music community, via YouTube. Like, I feel like, obviously that's why I started this channel. It's why I like continue to connect with this community. Is like I really like YouTube, and particularly I like the sort of subculture of the music community. And obviously there's many super dope communities, but yeah, feel strongly. I'm really excited to continue to go down this rabbit hole of just growing this channel, creating more comprehensive content that can connect with the viewers. And yeah, with that, for those that are viewing that are my regular viewers, I did a post about this, but I created a Discord because a couple people were asking about that. And I love Discords. I love the idea of creating like a community portal. So yeah, I created a Discord. It's called a Shea Movement Portal. Look on the post because it's a Shea spelt in a weird way. It's like SE with the dots underneath it. So it's trippy as fuck. So yeah, but that's the funny thing is that for some reason I just create names that are very difficult to type in the search bar. But it's kind of niche. Yeah, it's niche as fuck. Yo, thank you, dog. I really appreciate the sincere support from the people. Just like whether I'm putting out music or just trying to put out some philosophies and share some good energy. It's like, yeah, this means the world to me. Like to create this intention of challenge. This has been my dream for like multiple years. So it's like the ability to bring this kind of intentional community that revolves around music and various sort of practices and disciplines means a lot. Like I actually to create a life where I have a larger channel that is promoting these things and advocating these things. It is a high vision of mine, and I'm very, very adamant to bring it to life. And as these last like month or two have unraveled, I'm very certain it's going to happen. It's just going to be a matter of time. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening, and thank you for joining in here. How long did it take to build your subscribers to go live? That's the thing. Okay, it's like so from 0 to 20 or like 25 or something. The subscribers that took me a while. Like that took me like I don't know, like a month and a half, maybe like yeah, but a month and a half to get from 0 to 25, and then from 25 to 50, that took me like another like I think month, and then from there, once I hit 50, then I went from like 50 to 250 in like maybe half a month or a month, and then I went from 250 to like where I'm at now, so about 800 in like a week and a half. So it's almost like the exponential curve is very rapid, but it's very vital to just because basically what that is, I wanted to explore the niches of creating shorts. Creating shorts to attract subscribers. It was like I was trying different dynamics where I was like performing meditative sound journeys, that were themed to different movies and different video game scores, and then I would also teach guitar, and I was just pushing out those shorts to hit to 50. But yeah, once you hit 50, 50, then sky's the limit. But it's about getting experimental and grinding to hit to that 50. I mean, I ideally, when I was creating shorts, those shorts are like 1 minute videos, I would try to put at least one or two. Sometimes when I was closer to 50, I'd put like 3 out per day. But literally, I swear, bro, it's like YouTube is a strategy. Like it really is. It's like it's obviously about. It's still live. I thought it was wrapped. Yeah, we're wrapping up, brother. Just homie was asking about getting to the point where you can do a live. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, but very much it's basically like I think running a YouTube is like, it's about obviously having an awareness of your niche, of what you love to do, what you love to create via content, but it's also about being intelligent with the marketing and understanding marketing strategy. And it's not necessarily like marketing per se, but it's understanding the algorithm of YouTube. So if you have a strategy, being like, okay, I know that there's a target audience for, I don't know, some sort of shorts or long format content that can slowly push you closer to your goal of maybe getting to a live stream audience, and then maybe pushing that from getting to a limited live stream viewership. It's like going up the rungs. It's like playing a game of chess. Yeah. Thought you were just rolling in HR. Heck yeah. I have no idea what you mean by rolling in HR, but yeah, facts. Yeah, dog, of course. That's honestly happy to share any perspective, because like, yeah. I think it's like, again, if like, yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good, brother? Anyways, thank you so much for chiming in, friends. Yes, much love, bless. If this content also resonates with you, feel free feel free to yeah, to follow this channel. You know, I create music, I do meditative sound journeys, and I teach guitar. Thank you so much for chiming in. Much love. Bless. Ashe.